Ellen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. So it's going on 10 o'clock this morning, 10 minutes before 10. I'm getting a late start this morning because I was actually, as I was finishing up the radio show on Sam, I actually went and covered the accident which was on 65. It's starting to clear up now, but I mean, 65 southbound to Bowling Green, from Bowling Green to Franklin, pretty much a parking lot. Um, and it's because of a fatality that happened with a tractor trailer that was carrying a tanker. We don't know what the tanker was carrying, but the cab of the truck caught fire and unfortunately there was at least one fatality with that, and it's had 65 south just backed up for 3 almost 4 hours this morning. They even had blocked off the exits as you try to get on 65 south from interstate 165 at exit 20. So I've been out covering that, getting some video. You'll see that coming up on WNKY at noon today, and on our website WNKY.com. You'll see the line of traffic. It's crazy line of traffic that stretched all the way from. It happened about mile marker 9, and the traffic was backed up, totally backed up all the way to Bowling Green. So, yeah, so I'm getting a late start this morning, but I want to catch you guys up because we are talking about the possibility of some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms today. Nothing has happened yet. Taking a look outside live from the Plano cam. There you see a little bug flying around the window. Looks like I need to clean the windows, but yeah, looking outside my window in Plano, I call it the Plano cam, and you can see the puffy white clouds, lots of sunshine. There is a weak upper wave that is going to move through today, and that's going to produce the possibility of a shower, but I don't think everybody's going to get in on the shower activity. So much of the day should look just like this. It's going to be nice and warm. And yeah, there are bugs flying around. Mosquitoes are out now. I've even seen a fly or two. Yeah, there they go. Uh, Pesky things. Don't want those things around. It's that time of year. I love this time of year, but I don't like the bugs. Ugh. Let's take a look downtown, shall we? We can do that now. Since we have a AAA Systems live cam downtown Bowling Green from Reservoir Hill looking live. There it is. Downtown Bowling Green, just like you see on TV. Thank you, AAA Systems. You know what? You guys need to call AAA Systems if you need a security system in your home or your office or your business, and you want cameras set up just like this to protect your business or your home. Triple A Systems, AAA. Give them a call. They're setting us up with a bunch of these webcams. This is just the first one. There's going to be more. I can assure you of that because we're working on that right now to give you looks from all over Southern Kentucky. Uh, that's the plan, and that's going to continue to be the plan. All right, let's take a look at temperatures right now from the Kentucky Mesonet Network. Now, we started out a bit chilly this morning, but things have warmed up pretty nicely. In fact, we're in the 60s already. Didn't take long. With a couple of places like, yeah, always the cool spot, it seems, down near the Cumberland River, Burkesville, 52 almost. But it's 60 in Edmonton and 61 in Teaville, 62 at the Southern Mesonet sensor here in Warren County in Bowling Green. And you see 60s around us, some upper 50s here and there. Winds today will certainly be from the south. And right now they're from the south at 5 to almost 10 miles per hour. Let's see if there's any gust. Yeah, a little bit, 10 to 15, especially western Kentucky. The winds are coming up out of the south. That south wind today, you see all the arrows pointing north. So that means the winds are from the south, and that's going to help us really warm up today. It's not going to be too bad. In fact, I'm looking at, low to mid 70s. Let me get my cheat sheet here where I go through every morning and lay out exactly what's happening. Everything's in code. And what I do, each thing, the first thing I do when I get up is I go through the weather, I go through the codes, and I go through, hey, what's the weather going to be today for our area? And then that's the way things are looking today. So let's take a look at the temperature code, or what I like to call the model blender. This is where I put in all of the models, put in, for an example, if you could just picture a blender when you're trying to mix things up, ingredients to make a bake a cake or maybe your favorite drink. You put everything in there and you hit the button, chop up some ice, whatever, and then out comes that beautiful thing. Well, that's what this is. Same thing, put in all the models or a bunch of the models, spin it around a few times, and this is the output. So going 73 today with that slim possibility of getting a shower. How about 78 tomorrow? Breezy, warm, and even humid tomorrow. Then, as we get into Friday, Thursday night into Friday, that's going to be the best chance for getting showers and thunderstorms. And some of those could be a little hefty, which we'll talk about in a minute. Looks like we're going to go Saturday a bit cooler. Now, Friday, I'm going more 70 ish instead of 67, which they have there. I don't think we're going to cool down that much. I think there will be time after the morning round of thunderstorms on Friday to where we could see enough recovery Friday afternoon to allow temperatures to get back close to 70. They've got 67, but I'm going with 70. We may have to revise that. We'll see. But then a much cooler 63, 64 Saturday, even cooler 60 for Sunday. Now, Monday is going to be the coolest day out of the next 10. They're going with 48. I'm going with 50. It will be mainly sunny after some morning sprinkles, and that's on Sunday. And then Monday, mostly sunny, breezy, 48 to 50, we'll say. Then we hop back into the mid 50s on Tuesday. And there you see mid 60s pretty much all next week into next weekend. Now, the thing I want you to know is that these little bursts of cooler air, that's all they are. This is the time of year when you're going to get a cold shot or cooler shot for 1 or 2 days. I've said this before, 1 or 2 days at the most. Then we're back into recovery mode and we warm back up. Whatever chilly spell we have will only last a day or two because of the sun angle and it's mid March. It's just not going to last long. So don't fret. Whatever little temporary chill that's in the air for Monday, Tuesday is going to go away pretty quickly. And we're going to be right back into the spring like weather as we go after that. Now let's take a look. I want to show you the maps. We'll go step by step, day by day. Here's this little upper wave that's coming through this morning um, and this afternoon. You can see it as it weakens, as it moves just south of Bowling Green. It may take in Bowling Green, but certainly along I 65, some sprinkles or a brief shower. This is 1 o'clock today. So sometime around noon or so, we're going to get that shower. Then it all just fades away. So what's next? This back here. Look at the severe weather threat with that low pressure system, 996 millibars. That is a strong low pressure. And you see the severe weather boxed in today from Topeka to Manhattan, Kansas, and moving toward the Kansas City area. There will also be some heavy rain. This is the system to watch. And even further south, this is a dry line, and this is usually where we can get some severe weather as well. So places like Tulsa, Oklahoma, eventually down to Dallas, they're going to get some nasty weather. Here we go into 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're going to stay dry. In fact, after whatever raindrops do hit us, some of us today, we're dry for the rest of today, tonight, and really much of the day tomorrow, as you see here. So here's 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. Here's 7 a.m. Maybe we'll start to see some light raindrops or sprinkles, but this thing really doesn't get going until tomorrow afternoon and evening. And that's when the heavier rain moves out ahead of a cold front, which will be stretching through Missouri down toward Arkansas. We'll have light rain and scattered showers at first, and then the darker green here is the heavier rain and thunderstorms. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Here we go to 7 a.m. on Friday with the cold front coming through. So Friday morning here in Bowling Green, Southern Kentucky, we're going to wake up to some heavier rain and thunderstorms. Whether they become severe or not remains to be seen. Right now, everything is on the low end of possible severe. I think any severe weather threat's going to be further west. Here's Saturday morning. High pressure begins to build in right over Cape Girardeau. Then it moves east, and another front comes through. This is Sunday morning. Now, the front will not bring us really any rain. This is St. Patty's Day, Sunday. Um, it may touch off a few showers, but the main impetus of this front, this is going to bring some cooler air with it. So here we go into Monday. Oh, look, there's some snow. Frankfort, Lexington, Cincinnati, Covington, Newport, maybe even Metro Louisville. Not much. It's going to be one of those things where it's kind of peppered in. Not everybody's going to see it. That's Monday morning. It may be cold enough there in those locations to see some snowflakes mixed in. High pressure builds in on Tuesday. Here we go into Wednesday, and all looking good next week. So I don't really foresee any issues with us as far as severe weather or snow. Certainly not. That's all going to stay north of us. Any severe weather tomorrow night and Friday looks to stay mostly west, but let's check the severe weather outlook just real quick before we say goodbye. And there it is. It is showing us with this is Thursday. So it's really Thursday night into Friday morning. You see it now, the level 2 slight risk area has been expanded into the very tip of southwest Indiana and the very western tip of Kentucky. Um, Paducah is still in the level 1 marginal risk. We are just in that light green, which is just garden variety thunderstorms. There could be a strong storm or two Thursday night into Friday morning, but the better risk of severe weather is going to be in that this yellow shaded area. And that's St. Louis, of course, parts of Illinois, Missouri, maybe far western Kentucky. So that's our severe weather risk as of right now. I don't foresee it really being any changes in that. Any kind of risk from that would be small hail and maybe a damaging wind. unless we get a little more instability, um, and which is going to cause more available or potential convective potential energy. And if we get that, then it's going to be severe weather all the way through. But right now, it looks like we're going to have enough cloud cover, and the timing of these storms tomorrow night into Friday morning will be enough to bring down that risk of severe weather. So it's not, something that we've got to really pay attention to. But I'll know more tonight, 5, 6, and 10 at News 40. And of course, with this update tomorrow morning, I will know a little bit more. So in the meantime, I'll see you tonight, 5, 6, and 10, News 40 on TV, and then right here in the morning on your radio and the podcast. Have yourselves a great Wednesday, and God bless.